Comic Corner time. This is actually for, well, 2 weeks as well as the free comic book day. The weeks in question being the 30th of April and May 7th, as well as free comic book day for those who partake in such events. Well, it's free comics, why wouldn't you? So first up with what I picked up, again in no particular order, issue number 2 of 68, Rule of War. Look at that brain there. For those of you who don't know, 68 is essentially a zombie series set during the Vietnam War. So it's a lot of little mini storylines, and this is obviously issue 2. I think there's 4 issues in this one. And yeah, you know what? I actually kind of like it. The stories are a little different. There's always zombies, but they aren't necessarily zombie stories. Though, I guess zombies are a direct catalyst, if you will, for a lot of things that go on. Coming up next, issue number 243 of Spawn with another McFarlane cover. Look at that. I love the way that he draws. Number 6 of 12 from Dark Horse Comics, Terminator Salvation, The Final Battle. No fate but what we make. The classic quote passed down from Sarah Connor to John Connor. If you watch the movies, if you don't, then hey, you suck. You don't suck. Not completely. Continuing on, this is a issue number 3 of the Crow Pestilence. Now it's an Obar cover, according to that, but it doesn't. His name's not on the up, so I don't know how much he's actually involved in this latest Crow. My favorite. This is the wrap cover for issue number 53 of Crossed Badlands. Yeah, I'm not going to show you the other side because that's probably where all the gross stuff is happening. Starting on a new series. It was originally, I think, a 2-part mini-series previously, maybe as a test, I don't know. But thanks to Image and Joe's Comics, we get more J. Michael Straczynski's Dream Police. And I really enjoyed the previous 2-issue mini-series, I guess. So I'm glad that I was able to pick that up, and I think I'm gonna enjoy this as well, as long as it's similar in nature to what we had before. So yeah, here's hoping. Issue number 15 of Ghostbusters. This is Mass Hysteria Part 3, part of the 30th anniversary of the Ghostbusters. Look at that. Y'all know who he is, right? He's a Keymaster. Oh, yes. Now, continuing on with the new series, this is issue 15 of G.I. Joe. I don't know what's going on there. And that's it for the regular stuff. On to my free comic book day. I actually was working on free comic book day, so I didn't get in for the free comic book day, and because I didn't send a list of books that I wanted my comic shop guy to set aside for me, considering I didn't know what was coming out, I didn't look it up. I emailed him asking, what's coming out, is there anything good, but he never got back to me. So by the time I got there, he literally was like, he thought he had put something aside for me, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. He's like, what was it? You gave me a list, right? And I was like, well, no, actually, I just sent you an email asking you what was coming out. And he was like, oh, sorry, dude. Because, yeah, we literally, for the first year ever, we sold out of everything. And yes, I do, he does considering it selling out, because even though it's free comic book day to us and you don't pay anything, it's the comic book shop guy who has to buy those comics. He doesn't get them for free. A little bit of knowledge you might want to take with you. But he did have 2 comics that he set aside for himself to read. So kudos to Daryl from Cyber City Comics. He gave those to me, seeing as how I missed Free Comic Book Day. So I got, and oddly enough, I would have picked both of these comics as comics I would have wanted. And this is the, I don't know what the hell 25th Century AD Buck Rogers Free Comic Book Day issue. Classic sci-fi. And then finally, something I didn't even know, well, like I said, I didn't know what was coming out, but this, and I know why he picked it out. But this is awesome. Apparently, I don't know, apparently this is a thing. I don't know, but the name alone has sold me on it when he said I have this, and I was like, that's awesome. And that's Hip Hop Family Tree. Yeah. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, and it's funny. It looks like somebody's written free on there, but no, that's actually part of the cover. It's part of their design. It's not like somebody just wrote on there with a black Sharpie, but yeah. Like, I mean, this is, I don't know, maybe this was a thing back, I don't know, maybe I'd have to look into it. Maybe it actually was a comic book way back when. And this is just some, I don't know. Well, it's got MTV and stuff in here. It must have been something from way back. I don't know. Maybe it's just made to look like it's from the past. Because it has a lot of things like, Run DMC and NWA. And I don't know, classic Beastie Boys. It looks like that's, yeah, Beastie Boys. Bismarcky. Yeah, Public Enemy. Kid and Play by the looks of it. All sorts of crazy. Slick Rick. So yeah, if you were into rap, aka old school retro hip hop type stuff, what the heck, Cable? Daredevil, Spider-Man, I don't even, this is just some crazy, you know what, I'm looking forward to reading this, because this is some crazy stuff. The Hulk and the Thing, why are they even here? This makes no sense. Okay, yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading this, because this is some crazy stuff. Wow. Yeah, you know what? Look, maybe not even this, or just the regular issues. Check these out here. Because this looks like some crazy stuff. At least if you're not into the old school, then you likely won't know who any of these people are. And what the heck? CBGB. This is, yeah, what? This is like blowing my mind right here, man. Dead Kennedys, the Misfits. Jeez. Grandmaster Flash, what? Oh. This is some crazy. So, yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun to read. And if I really enjoy it, I will definitely be trying to track down more of it, because that is some crazy. And I like crazy. So, question, what kind of store doesn't carry Hip Hop Family Tree books? The answer is actually on the same page. A store that doesn't like to make money. Well, yes, I agree, because I would give them money if I could read more of this. Well, I'm assuming. I haven't actually read it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I haven't actually looked forward to reading something this much in quite a while, so that says something. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. So let's cut it here. We've got nothing else to talk about, because I already did it. I already talked and I said the stuff. So till next one, guys, take care. Have a good one.